the 2019-2020 Spencer County 4-H Virtual Achievement Banquet. My name is Molly Titchener, and I am the 4-H Youth Development Agent here in Spencer County. It has been an awesome year for our program, even though that things have looked different than they ever looked before. If you would have told me in March that we would have to learn Zoom for meetings, submit communication entries online, and have virtual contests, or even had youth prepare essays for country hymns instead of speeches, I would have told you were crazy. Yes, last spring and summer were sad with the cancellations of Teen Summit, then Teen Conference, then camp, but we reinvented the way that we did the county fair. Yet archery and chap continued, and so did livestock shows. Yet both were very delayed and different than before. Tonight is the night for our members to shine and be recognized for their accomplishments, as well as to thank those volunteers that make our program what it is today. We also are doing some fundraising with the County 4-H program. We still have cookbooks as well as bag clips, so please remember that these funds go into your 4-Hers account for them to use. But also, unlike banquets in the past, award packets and gifts will have to be picked up at the Extension office. Please check your email after this for those details. Now, let's get the 2019-2020 Virtual 4-H Banquet started.
Please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please join me now in reciting the 4-H pledge. I pledge my head to clearer thinking, my heart to greater loyalty, my hands to larger service, and my health to better living for my club, my community, my country, and my world.
Thank you to those that participated and volunteered to judge in the communications contest this past spring, both in the elementary classrooms and county, area, and state contests virtually. We only did not complete 4 classroom contests after the pandemic first started, but that was out of 26 classrooms, so not too bad in the big picture. The county, area, and state contests were all virtual this year, so congratulations to all of our winners and participants. For our county demonstrations winner, she was Lily Massey. Our county speech winners were Zelie Schwartz, Kylie Hancock, Cooper Livers, and Leon Livers. Our county speech participants were Fabiola Marin, Geneva Quigg, Kayla Claus, Hadley Roberts, and Madeline Denny. Our county job interview winner was Leanne Livers. Our other county job interview participants were Connor DeLuco and John Steele. Our county variety show winners were Zelie Schwartz, Erica Goodlett, and our other participants in this was Lily Cook. Our area demonstrations winners was Lily Massey. Our area speech winners included Kylie Hancock and Leanne Livers. Other area speech participants were Zelie Schwartz and Cooper Livers. Our area job interview winner was Leanne Livers. And our area variety show winner was Zelie Schwartz. Other participants in the area variety show were Erica Goodlett. At the State Communication Day participants, Lily Massey received a blue ribbon in her state-level junior virtual arts demonstration with fairy-tastic lanterns. Kylie Hancock received a blue ribbon in her state-level 10-year-old speech with Taylor Swift. Leanne Livers received a blue ribbon in her state-level 17 to 18-year-old speech with The Dirt on Sweet Potatoes. Leanne Livers participated in the senior job interview with the 16-18-year-old age division. Congratulations again to all of the 2020 4-H communications participants.
Yes, the Spencer County Fair entries were like none before, but it did happen in July of 2020. Participants brought their projects to the Extension office and were received in the morning. They were judged that afternoon and were picked up with awards the next morning at scheduled times. The Extension office also did a few Facebook Live videos to showcase these projects. Congratulations to all participants. In the Arts and Crafts division, Geneva Quigg, Tirzah Shreve, Hadassah Shreve, Alexa Jameson Limp, Zelie Schwartz. In Electric, Noah Frank and Desmond Stubbs. In Food Exhibits, Heather Brown, Joshua Woods, Lauren O'Neill, Geneva Quigg, and Ethan Morale. In the Food Preservation Division, Lauren O'Neill. In Home Environment, Serenity Woods, Noah Frank, Desmond Stubbs, and Lauren O'Neill. In Horticulture, Noah Frank and Desmond Stubbs. In Leadership, Lauren O'Neill. In the Photography Division, Cooper Livers and Leanne Livers. In Quilting, Geneva Quigg. In Trends and Traditions, Zelie Schwartz. In the Wood Science Division, Noah Frank and Desmond Stubbs. And in the Cloverbuds Division, Haley Goodlet, Elijah Shreve, Addison Harden, Lawrence O'Neill, Micah Gross, and Annalie Woods. Congratulations to all of the County Fair exhibit participants.
These youth submitted pictures that were featured in the State Fair virtual showcase during the Kentucky State Fair in a non-competitive format. They were just recognized and highlighted online with pictures of their projects. In Arts and Crafts, Alexa Jameson Limp, Geneva Quigg, Hadassah Shreve, and Zelie Schwartz. In Foods, Geneva Quigg and Heather Brown. In Needlework, Geneva Quigg. And in Trends, Zelie Schwartz. Again, congratulations to those that participated in the Kentucky State Fair virtual 4-H showcase. These youth participated in the 4-H Country Ham Project in 2020. Leanne Livers, Christopher Jury, Desmond Stubbs, Riley Martin, Bo Girdley, John Winstead, Kate Brove, Addison Lawson, Jillian Dunning, Madison Warren, Nash Girdley, Noah Frank, Ava Palmer, and Jada Lawson. In their packet, they will receive their score sheets and ribbons. The Kentucky 4-H Country Ham Project virtual awards ceremony was celebrated on the Kentucky 4-H Facebook page on August 31st. Everyone did a great job with the curing process throughout the year, even though it was different than ever, and the essays that were submitted this year were good as well. Nearly 785 4-Hers from across Kentucky participated in the Country Ham Project this year, even during a national pandemic. Thank you to Connie Jeffers for doing an outstanding job as their club leader, even during a very unusual Country Ham season. Thank you to State 4-H Country Ham Committee, Dr. Renfro, and volunteers for helping conduct the 2020 Country Ham Project at the Shelby County Extension Office for non-smoked judging. For the awards, Jaden Lawson tied for 6th with his essay in the 2010 age group. Jaden Lawson tied for 8th with his ham in the 2010 age group, and Jaden Lawson tied for 8th overall in this age group. Nash Girdley tied for 6th with his ham in the 2008 age group. Madison Warren tied for 5th with her ham in the 2007 age group. In addition, Kate Brove tied for 9th with her ham in the 2006 age group. Riley Martin was 10th with her essay in the 2005 age group. Riley Martin and Bo Girdley both tied for 8th with their hams in the 2005 age group. Christopher Jury was tied for 4th with his ham in the 2003 age group. Christopher Jury was 5th overall in the 2003 age group. Leanne Livers was 3rd with her essay in the 2001-2002 age group. Leanne Livers was 9th overall in this age group as well. Great job again to all of the 2020 Country Ham participants.
Hello everyone, Trish Nelson here. I am the Program Assistant at the Spencer County Cooperative Extension Service. I am also the club leader to the 4-H Cooking Club. We are here talking about the year of 2019-2020 Cooking Club, and I wanted to let each and every one of my youth and volunteers and parents know how proud I am of each and every one of you all for sticking through with the cooking club. Currently we are into our 3rd year, but last year was cut a little bit short, sort of doing a little bit of a do-over this year. Our club leaders that helped me out were Brittany Israel, Jennifer Livers, and Vera Barb. Our team leaders were Cooper Livers, which actually was our president of our club, of our 4-H club, Erica Goodlett, vice president, and Justice Brown was our secretary. Stephanie Painter and Erica always came early to every cooking club to help set up, do food prep, whatever I needed, basically, they would do. I want to give out a special shout out to them, definitely. And I want to also thank each and one of the parents and volunteers that came, because you all stepped up as well. Anytime I needed anything, you all were right there. And we had a very large cooking club last year because we were actually able to come into the building. And if it wasn't for you guys, I would not have been able to do it without you all. It's a team effort, and I am a huge believer in it takes a village. Last year, we were able to do the Superstar Chef curriculum, which is a wonderful curriculum. We learned about the My Plate, so you have all the different food groups, the importance of breakfast, food safety. We actually got to cut on some, do some knife skills and such. We learned about measuring, and we also was able to cook some stuff too that were associated with the lessons. We cooked spaghetti, carrot muffins, stir fry, and then of course breakfast. I think that was a huge hit because we made a veggie scramble and breakfast potatoes. So again, thank you so much for all my parents and all my volunteers, and thank you kiddos for coming out and joining us with the cooking club. And hopefully we'll get to see you again soon live. We're hoping to get it back into the extension service, so hopefully we can see you. And if you are interested in joining maybe the current club, maybe give us a call and see if we can't get you in there on the current club that's going on this year. Had to do that plug. Thank you guys.
What a crazy year it has been for everyone. And I know we all have experienced different things, ups and downs, but I'm so encouraged by what the future holds for our community, for our club, for all the wonderful things that keep going on in Spencer County and a part of the Extension Office and 4-H. So I'm so excited to be speaking to you on behalf of the Fur and Feathers Club, and excited of what year we could have, we did, but new experiences, especially for a couple of our youth who have been a part of our club for a while and finally have had experience showing a rabbit at the county and the state level. So lots of great things going on. I want to especially recognize Lawrence and Lauren O'Neill, who both came to county fair and then went on to the state fair and did really well, first and second places in their categories. And Lawrence actually became the Kentucky State Fair Rabbit Breeders Association Lord. So what a great competition that was, and so glad that he was a part of that. So I'm really encouraged by the experiences that we're able to still have, and by the growth that we've seen with all of our youth. I also want to recognize Wyatt and Jordan and Luke Brewer and Adele Schultz for still participating and having rabbits and chickens and growing in their projects. But I'm also encouraged by those who have had some interest in wanting to be a part of our program and being part of our club. Great things are happening all throughout all the clubs in Spencer County 4-H and in Fur and Feathers. And I'm so encouraged by all the great things that are going on and by the things that I know will happen in the future. We are looking to the future to have some club meetings soon, and then hopefully this summer being able to possibly start meeting again in person and then start showing again. And that's going to be a great day. I'm patient because I know it's coming, and I know you're patient with me, but we're really excited about the great things that are happening and the great things that are to come for Spencer County 4-H and Fur and Feathers Club. Thank you.
This past 4-H year, the Livestock Club was able to compete in many different events, showcasing their knowledge and livestock. I want to thank all the parents and volunteers that helped getting the kids to contest and competition. They'd say it takes a village, and this year has been a testimony to that. In November of 2019, our Skillathon team went to represent Kentucky at the National 4-H Livestock Skillathon Contest, which was held at the North American International Livestock Exposition. The team consisted of Ethan Thompson, Emily Truax, Adele Schultz, and Connor Goodlett. The team received 5th in identification and 12th place overall. Individually, Adele Schultz received 2nd in identification, 9th in evaluation, and was the 3rd overall high individual and named All-American. At the start of 2020, our Skillathon team was in full swing practicing for the state contest, which is held in February at Western Kentucky University. We had 6 clovers participate, which included Wyatt Jeffers, Ava Palmer, Nash Girdley, Noah Frank, Jaden Lawson, and Bryson Webb. The Clover team finished 4th in identification, 5th in evaluation, and was the 5th overall Clover team. We had 2 intermediate teams that competed, both representing Spencer County well. The team with only 3 members, consisting of Miranda Webb, Madison Warren, and Hannah Palmer, placed 3rd overall. They were also 2nd in identification, 4th in evaluation, and 8th in quality assurance. Our second team was 1st overall intermediate team, which consisted of Brooke Montgomery, Ryan Truax, Addison Lawson, and Taylor Goodlett. Their team also received 1st in identification, 3rd in evaluation, and is the 1st in quality assurance. Individually, Brooke Montgomery took home 2nd in identification and 2nd place overall. Intermediate, Addison Lawson was 5th in identification and 6th overall individual. Taylor Goodlett was the 6th in identification and was 10th overall. Ryan Truax received 7th in identification, 7th in evaluation, and 2nd in quality assurance and was 5th overall. Miranda Webb was 8th in identification, 10th in quality assurance, and 7th overall. We had 5 seniors compete, which include Luke Brewer, Lily Palmer, Bo Girdley, Luke Jeffers, and Riley Martin. Luke Brewer was 3rd in identification, 10th in quality assurance, and 3rd overall. Lily Palmer was 4th in identification and 6th overall. Bo Girdley was 5th in identification and 9th in quality assurance, and 7th overall. Riley Martin was 10th in identification, 4th in evaluation, and 9th overall senior. The senior team was 1st in identification, 2nd in evaluation, and 1st in quality assurance, and was named the 1st overall senior team. We also had 4 hard-working and eager Cloverbuds that participated in the state contest: Presley Truax, Jordan Brewer, Joseph Schultz, and Wyatt Palmer. In March, our livestock judging members attended the Kentucky Beef Expo. The senior team consisted of Riley Martin, Emily Truax, Bo Girdley, Luke Jeffers, and Casey Montgomery. They were 5th overall senior team. The junior team consisted of Miranda Webb, Nash Girdley, Wyatt Jeffers, Taylor Goodlett, and Bryson Webb. Their team placed 2nd overall. Due to COVID, we did not have a state livestock judging contest. However, a virtual livestock judging contest was offered. In the junior division, we had Miranda Webb placing 7th and Brooke Montgomery placing 1st overall. In the senior division, Riley Martin placed 10th and Casey Montgomery placed 1st overall. The Spencer County 4-H and FFA Hog Show was held on Saturday, July the 18th. Thank you to Corbin Kyles for serving as the judge for this show. Thank you to Spencer County Farm Bureau for sponsoring all the livestock shows at the 2020 Spencer County Fair. Novice and Pee Wee participants include Connor Jump, Dallas Moore, Kane Hume, Nash Wunderlich. 4-H and FFA participants Noah Frank, Ryan Truax, Brooke Montgomery, Miranda Webb, Braden King, Desmond Stubbs, Ethan Thompson, Emily Truax, Courtney Jeffers, Casey Montgomery, and Jenna Thompson. The Spencer County Fair Beef Show was held on Thursday, July the 20th. Thank you to Zach Bartslogger for serving as a judge. Pee Wee participants, Sadie Ratterman. 4-H and FFA participants, Wyatt Jeffers, Nash Girdley, Bryson Webb, Miranda Webb, Luke Jeffers, Bo Girdley, Riley Martin, Lily Palmer, Connor Goodlett, Kenzie Martin, Lee Owen, and Cody Webb. The 2020 Spencer County Fair Dairy Show was held on Thursday, July 23rd at the Spencer County Fairgrounds. Thank you to Rachel Siebert for serving as a judge. Pee Wee participant Reagan Butler. 4-H and FFA participants Evan Butler, Silas Janisco, Shelby Butler, Jackson Baird, Haley Butler, Sadie Janisco, Kelly Baird. This 2020 Spencer County Fair 4-H and FFA Market Goat Show was held Thursday, July 16th at the Spencer County Fairgrounds. Thank you to Ray Graves for serving as a judge. Pee Wee and novice participants Talon Riley, Dallas Moore, 4-H participants Noah Frank, Taylor Goodlett, Miranda Webb, Connor Goodlett. The Spencer County Fair Open Market Lamb Show was held on Saturday, July the 18th at the Spencer County Fairgrounds. Thanks to Wyatt Banks for serving as a judge for our show. 4-H and FFA participants Colin Combs, Zachary Herndon, Madison Goodlett, and Jackson Shelley. Congratulations to the Spencer County 4-H and FFA members Colin Combs, Madison Warren, Sydney Warren, Zach Herndon, Janie Heckert, Madison Goodlett for participating in the 2020 Kentucky State Fair Market Lamb Show. Congratulations to all the swine exhibitors from Spencer County that participated in the 2020 Kentucky State Fair. In the Kentucky State Fair 4-H and FFA Market Swine Show, Courtney Jeffers, Jenna Thompson, Casey Montgomery, Ethan Thompson, Emily Truax, Desmond Stubbs, Braden King, Ryan Truax, Brooke Montgomery, Miranda Webb, Noah Frank, Hayden Natcher, Kane Hume, and Eliza Grace Atcher represented Spencer County Novice 4-H and FFA. Congratulations to Spencer County 4-H members Connor Goodlett and Taylor Goodlett for participating in the 2020 Kentucky State Fair 4-H and FFA Goat Show. Congratulations to Mackenzie Martin, Cody Webb, Lee Owen, Riley Martin, Luke Jeffers, Bo Girdley, Connor Goodlett, Miranda Webb, Wyatt Jeffers, Nash Girdley, and Bryson Webb for participating in the 2020 Kentucky State Fair 4-H and FFA Beef Show. We are always looking for new members, and you do not have to own livestock or live on a farm to join. If you have any questions, please contact me. The Livestock Club looks forward to another successful year, making the best better.
Just over a year ago, one of our youth with a passion for science, engineering, and technology had the idea to start a club in hopes of growing that same kind of passion for science in others. And from this idea, the Spencer County 4-H Set Club was formed. At that time, meetings were held at the Extension office with anywhere from 5 to 7 youth in attendance. Leanne Livers led classes relating to electricity with circuits and flashlights, to chemistry with lava lamps and density experiments, to even some natural resource lessons on water pollution. Then came the COVID pandemic, and classes had to be revamped so that everyone could participate safely. Pavilion projects were shared, and even a Facebook Live event in May, what we called Messy May, complete with elephant toothpaste, were all ways that the love of science and technology could continue to be shared with the youth in our county. Today, we now meet via Zoom meetings every other month. While Leanne has had to step away from leading classes since she is now in college, the SET Club continues as a way to bring science, engineering, and technology to our youth. I would like to thank all of those families who have been involved in our club, whether that be through our former in-person meetings, Pavilion Project pickup activities, or our virtual meetings this past year. We appreciate you all and look forward to a science-filled year ahead. Thank you.
Hello, I hope everyone had a great Christmas and a Happy New Year. I'd like to start by thanking the Extension office, the coaches, parents, and especially the 4-Hers for all the patience, hard work, and willingness to compromise in order for us to have a best possible year we could have under the circumstances. I am thankful that our year started out normal and we were able to complete our membership drive and a safety training before the lockdown started. We were very fortunate to have been able to complete this because we were one of the few counties that were able or willing to actually participate in shooting sports this year. And we did it all following the guidance of UK's safety measures. Even though our program was different from years past, we were still able to accomplish many of our normal programs, such as the Hunters for the Hungry. Though I don't have the exact count of the deer that were processed for this wonderful program, but I do know all the meat was donated locally. We still contributed to the community by collecting food for our food baskets, 15 baskets in all, and hand them out to the great people of Spencer County during the holidays. With the help of many people, we were able to hold our annual state tournament. Though it was different, it still was a joy to be able to showcase our Spencer County youth on the big stage. Congratulations to Leanne Livers for being a 2-time archery recurve state champion, and Bella Milburn for being the 12 to 14 age group Division I state champion. Trophies are just a sign that what you are doing is working, and I feel our program is working well because in my eyes, all of our youth are winners. All in all, it was a good year. With that being said, we are working on this year's membership drive meeting and our safety briefings. It looks like we will be doing them through Zoom meetings. I will keep everyone up to date as this will kick off. As it looks right now, this year will be very similar to last year as far as the safety measures. We will be working on adjusting anything that needs to be addressed to ensure the safety of everyone involved and still come out having another great year. Be on the lookout for the emails and Facebook messages to start up as we get closer to the virtual meetings. Until then, be safe and remember, aim small, miss small.
Teen Council is the next group that we'll be recognizing tonight, and they will all receive a 4-H lanyard in their bags. These youth include Leanne Livers, Kelly Baird, Casey Montgomery, Adele Schultz, Emily Truax, Cooper Livers, Chloe Smith, Jenna Thompson, and Lily Cook. These youth have been active in 4-H Teen Council this year by assisting with Clover Buds, various community service projects such as Birthday Party in a Bag for the Family Resource Centers, helping with project days, leading pavilion projects by creating videos and ideas for spring and summer to-go bags. And Emily Roberts, thank you also for helping with this. This year, we even had a state officer candidate with Leanne Livers, and she represented Spencer County, District 3, and the state of Kentucky so well. Congratulations to the following members for being members of Spencer County 4-H over the years. Let us together recognize our seniors who graduated this year from high school in 2020. They will receive a plaque in their bags that will be picked up at the Extension office. Eva Costello, Leanne Livers, Kristen Nation, Kelly Baird, Jenna Thompson, Connor Trapp, Sam Biller, and Stephanie Panter. We are proud of all of these seniors. Some are continuing their education, serving our country, and even entering the workforce. Congratulations to each of them on their accomplishments, yet this is only the beginning for them. Congratulations to Leanne Livers on receiving her Gold Honors Award. This was a process that was through an application and interview. Remember, all members can do this, and if you're interested, please contact Molly. Now it is the time for us to recognize our state winners. Congratulations to the award winners from Spencer County at the Kentucky 4-H Volunteer Forum in February of 2020 in Lexington, Kentucky. Connie Jeffers was awarded the Certified Livestock Volunteer Award, one of 5 in the state of Kentucky. Leanne Livers was awarded one of the 5 Conrad Feltner Youth winners for the Commonwealth. Connor Trapp and Noah Dunning were recognized for being 10-year 4-H members and received blankets. Spencer County 4-H definitely shined at the state level, and please congratulate all of our volunteers. They are simply the best. This year, Spencer County 4-H has really shined on the state level. These youth will be recognized for winning their state fair class or age group and will receive a certificate in the pavilion packets that they will pick up. At the state fair swine show, your class winners include Ethan Thompson and Braden King. In the Kentucky State Fair sheep show, class winner was Madison Warren, and she was also a part of the champion drive. State Fair Heifers show winners were Riley Martin, Wyatt Jeffers, and Miranda Webb. At the State Fair Rabbit Show, Lauren O'Neill was a state class winner. In the Kentucky Online Practice Livestock Judging Contest in the senior division, Casey Montgomery was your high individual. In the Kentucky Online Practice Livestock Judging Contest in the junior division, Brooke Montgomery was your high individual. At the Kentucky State Shoot Virtual Tournament in the archery recurve 15 to 18 age group, Leanne Livers was the first individual in the state. At the Kentucky State Shoot Virtual Tournament, Trap, in the 12 to 14-year-old age group, Bella Milburn was first individually. There were several state-winning teams that will have picture plaques placed at the Extension office, and everyone will be recognized for their accomplishments in 2020. In the 2020 year, the High Point senior team in the State 4-H Skill-a-thon consisted of members Luke Brewer, Lily Palmer, Bo Girdley, Luke Jeffers, and Riley Martin. But unfortunately, due to the pandemic, they were unable to compete nationally this year, but they'll get another opportunity at state. In 2020, the High Point Intermediate State Skill-a-thon team was also from Spencer County, consisting of members Brooke Montgomery, Ryan Truax, Taylor Goodlett, and Addison Lawson. Now, we're going to move on and talk about something that I'm very proud of. We had 2 national teams in Spencer County in 2019 compete. The first was the Skill-a-thon team. And the Spencer County Livestock Member Club sent 4 members, Ethan Thompson, Emily Truax, Adele Schultz, and Connor Goodlett, to Louisville, Kentucky to compete in the North American International Livestock Exposition on behalf of the state of Kentucky on Monday, November the 18th in the National 4-H Skill-a-thon contest. The awards brunch was held the next day, or actually 2 days later, on November the 20th. Connie and I were very excited, and Emily joined us for part of this adventure to serve as chaperones for this trip. Congratulations to this team and Kentucky for representing Spencer County and the state of Kentucky so well by participating in the 2nd National Skill-a-thon contest in 2 years. Adele Schultz was 2nd in identification, 9th in evaluation, and 3rd overall as an individual, finishing this contest as an All-American. The team was 5th in identification and the 12th team overall in the nation. Thank you guys so much for everyone that supported not only this team, but our other team as well. And congratulations on a successful year to Ethan, Emily, Adele, and Connor. The next team that I would like to recognize is our dairy judging team. The 2019 Kentucky 4-H Dairy Judging Evaluation Team was made up of members from Spencer County, Kelly Baird, Madison Goodlett, Tyler Murkey, and Casey Montgomery. They competed at a variety of contests during the fall of 2019 and received several awards. They represented Kentucky and Spencer County so well. At the 98th Annual National 4-H Dairy Cattle Judging Contest in September, held in Madison, Wisconsin, this team worked so hard. They traveled, they practiced, they prepared for this event for months. The team members were, like I said, Kelly Baird, Madison Goodlett, Casey Montgomery, and Tyler Murkey. And they were recognized several times throughout the evening at the National Judging Awards contest in Madison. Overall, the Kentucky 4-H team placed 6th in this contest, and team members Casey Montgomery placed 14th overall in the contest, while other team members Kelly Baird and Tyler Murkey were 27th and 28th overall. That's a huge accomplishment. Casey was an All-American. This is one of the many highlights for this team as they competed all over the nation in the fall of 2019. So congratulations to all of these winners, and we are so proud of all of our Spencer County 4-H members.
Thank you to the 2019-2020 officers for your time and dedication to make the best better for Spencer County 4-H and adapting to Zoom meetings throughout the spring and summer. The officers were Morgan Mayer, President, Jennifer Mayer, Vice President, Bill Dunning, Treasurer, and Jennifer Livers, Secretary. Congratulations to the 2020-2021 officers. Morgan Mayer, President, Jennifer Mayer, Vice President, Bill Dunning, Treasurer, and Jennifer Livers, Secretary. The 2019-2020 council members were Connie Jeffers, Jessamine Catlett, Leanne Livers, Patrick Maines, Megan Maines, Cindy Hayden, Trish Nelson, Darylyn Hamilton, Tom Pulius, Emily Jeffers, Brittany Israel, and Tim Brewer. We are always looking for new members. If you are interested, talk to one of the members today. Typically, this group would meet the third Thursday of the odd months at 6:30 in the boardroom at the Extension office. But now it is via Zoom and not on a regular schedule. Please reach out to Molly if you are interested. Thank you to the 4-H council members that dedicated their time to our 4-H program. As a token of appreciation, they are all getting a 4-H mask in appreciation. They will be available to pick up in the bags.
Volunteers are at the heart of our 4-H program. The first group that I would like to recognize tonight is our club leaders. Thank you to Tim Brewer, Bill Dunning, Connie Jeffers, Morgan Mayer, Trish Nelson, Darylyn Hamilton, and Jennifer and Leanne Livers for serving as club leaders during the 1920 year. Coaches are role models that 4-Hers look up to. So thank you so much to David Biller, Buck Brewer, Sean Brewer, Adam Butler, Diana and Scott Costello, John Clemens, Larry Davenport, Angela and Craig Dunlap, Mark Gayhart, Dawson Hawkins, Sean Ladwig, Megan and Patrick Maines, Jason Manning, Tim Oates, Scott Rude, Amanda Rude, Patrick Rude, Michaela Trapp, Shane Trapp, and Connor Trapp. They were all certified leaders in shooting sports. Certified volunteers also make great role models. Bland Baird, Emily and Matthew Jeffers, and Darylyn and Matt Hamilton have all been certified. Bland is certified in dairy. Emily and Matthew are certified in livestock along with Connie, and Darylyn and Matt were dog leaders in 2019-2020. Thank you so much for all that you do for our program. We could not do what we are able to accomplish without the great volunteers that we have in Spencer County. So thank you for all that you do for our program. Our next award that we will be recognizing is the 2019-2020 Merit and Participation Scholarship Award. This young person has had an exceptional 2019-2020 4-H year. Her club involvement includes shooting sports, serving as the teen council president, cooking club volunteer, Cloverbud volunteer, Spencer County 4-H Council, as well as doing the Country Ham Project. She is a member of the Science, Engineering, and Technology Board at the state level, and she also serves as their historian. With this group, she has also facilitated events in Cloverville at the Kentucky State Fair in 2019, of course, worked with the team planning classes for Teen Summit and for Teen Conference, which were sadly canceled due to the pandemic. She was chosen to represent Kentucky 4-H in the fall of 2019 at the National Youth STEM Summit in Maryland. She led pavilion projects locally, creating videos and kits to participate virtually in our local 4-H program this spring and summer. She participated in the county, area, and state communications day virtually through speech competition as well as the job interview. She was honored by receiving the state-level Gold Achievement Award this year through 4-H, yet her trip to the National 4-H Congress in the fall of 2020 was canceled. Not only did this young lady compete and assist with all of these activities and projects this past year, but she took a leap of faith to try something new. She ran for state 4-H office and made it to the interview process which was a 2-day intense virtual experience. Even though she did not achieve her goal, I know that she learned far more from this experience than she will ever tell. She had planned on applying to be a leader at 4-H camp this past summer, but didn't get to the opportunity because it was canceled. She added to her merit and participation scholarship application regarding how 4-H has influenced her. 4-H has allowed me to try new things and to grow overall as a person. It has allowed me to strengthen my speaking skills and interpersonal communication skills, as well as just coming out of my shell. Joining 4-H has given me the opportunities and experiences that I would have never had. These skills that I have learned in 4-H will last a lifetime. Her favorite community service experience was when our local teen council created and implemented the Birthday in a Box project kits that were presented to the Family Resource Center to share with families that may not have the supplies to have a birthday party for their family member. Please join me in congratulating your 2019-2020 Spencer County 4-H Merit and Participation Scholarship winner, Miss Leanne Livers. For the outstanding volunteer this year, the award goes to a person whom traditionally you would not think of for it. Yet the banquet committee all agreed that this award must be given to this individual this year. She has an extreme passion and wanted to share it with all of the youth that she could. Her drive and ambition to make this club a reality is how the Spencer County 4-H Science, Engineering, and Technology Club was formed. In the fall of 2019, youth were meeting at the office, just as all clubs were. At each meeting, between 5 and 7 youth enjoyed lessons on electricity to chemistry and even to natural resource lessons on water pollution. Then in March, it was all halted. Yet this club, because of the dedication of this leader, did not stop. Pavilion projects were shared with local youth via pre-recorded videos and kits. In May, the SET Club still had their Messy May meeting via a Facebook Live event. This event was made complete with elephant toothpaste, and those were all the ways that the love of science, engineering, and technology could still continue to be shared with the youth in our county. Today, the SET Club now meets via Zoom every other month. While Leanne has had to step away from leading the club meetings this year since she is now in college, the SET Club continues as a way to bring science, engineering, and technology to our youth even with a few new members this year. Would you please join me in congratulating Miss Leanne Livers as the Spencer County 4-H Outstanding Volunteer for 2019-2020. She will receive a plaque to keep, and the Outstanding Volunteer running plaque at the Spencer County Extension Office will bear her name for 2020. We all know that it takes a lot of work from other groups and individual supporters outside of Extension to make the Spencer County 4-H program the huge success that it is. Without the Friend of Spencer County 4-H Award winners this year and those in the past, our program would not be what it is today. This award is in its 10th year and one that 4-H Council thought was important enough to bring back. The winner is a total behind-the-scenes person, yet is very important in their role of the success of the Spencer County 4-H program. She has been giving back to our community youth for a number of years as both a volunteer leader and an employee at the Extension office, without even realizing that she's doing so. If it wasn't for this information, the paperwork and behind-the-scenes stuff for 4-H camp and much more, and those robot calls that you all get and emails would not be possible. Yet during the pandemic, she went above and beyond to make sure that the Pavilion Project's paperwork was organized. Flyers were up to date. She even became a videographer, put together kits upon kits upon kits, yet continued to ask what she could do to help. While this individual never wanted any recognition, it is important now, out of the deepest appreciation, that this recognition be given. And the Banquet Committee quickly made this recommendation for 2020. That is why she is definitely a friend of Spencer County 4-H. Can you please join me in congratulating Mrs. Nicole Hahn as she is recognized for the 2020 Spencer County Friend of 4-H Award. She will receive a plaque to keep, and the Spencer County Friend of 4-H plaque at the Extension Office will bear her name for 2020. Thank you again for being a true 4-H friend. The time has come in the banquet, even being virtual, that we will be honoring one applicant for the Spencer County 4-H Outstanding Team for 2020. I do want to add that we have many outstanding 4-Hers in Spencer County, but tonight we are going to be recognizing one special member who applied for this honor. Along with adult volunteers, it also takes a lot of outstanding teens to make the Spencer County 4-H program as successful as it is. This 4-Her is no stranger to 4-H. She was active as a Clover Bud and started competing at a very early age, even receiving a perfect score of 50 on a set of reasons in her first state livestock judging contest. She was probably the most excited to become part of the Big Kids Club and officially a 4-H member, yet now that seems like such a long time ago. She has been active in the Livestock Club during her entire 4-H career. She has been active in showing her swine projects at the local, district, state, and even national levels. In the past, she has participated in the Country Ham projects, but yet still found her passion for Livestock Skill-a-thon, participating with 6 different teams and competing in the national contest and livestock judging. She has had the opportunity to participate in Top 12 Week for Kentucky 4-H livestock judging twice, but due to the fact that there was no state contest this year, she did not get that opportunity in 2020 to participate for the 3rd time in Top 12 Week. It is my hope and hers that in 2021, it will be her year that she can go to Top 12 Week for the final time, but gain a spot on the Kentucky 4-H livestock judging team. Although this young lady started in livestock judging, Throughout her high school career, she has gained an appreciation for dairy judging and was very, very successful. She not only did well in the state 4-H contest over the years, but she gained a spot in 2019 on the Kentucky 4-H dairy judging team. In the fall of 2019, this special lady, along with her teammates, had outstanding results at competing across the country. She even was an All-American, which is quite the honor. She not only has been active in livestock projects and contests, but in teen council. She's participated in Elementary Ag Day, community service projects, and was even featured in the 2019 Kentucky 4-H Annual Report representing the program area of agriculture, and she's done much, much more. Please join me in congratulating Miss Casey Montgomery as she is recognized for the 2020 Spencer County 4-H Outstanding Teen. Casey will receive a plaque to keep, and her name will go on the Outstanding Teen plaque at the Spencer County Extension Office for 2020. Congratulations, Casey Montgomery, and thank you for all that you have done in the past for Spencer County 4-H and all that you'll do in the future. Thank you all for making our program what it is and continuing to make the best better. I am so excited to see what 2021 brings for us. Spencer County 4-H will do great things and our members will be successful in all that they do. We are blessed with wonderful volunteers and great kids. Don't forget to fill out the purple enrollment forms that are at the Extension Office or that you can find online. Don't forget that it's not too late to sell bag clips and cookbooks. Contact the Extension Office if you're interested. And remember, most importantly, to thank your volunteer leaders. Be safe, remember to wash your hands, and please, 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 all of you guys out there, make sure that you're sharing your pictures with us. We want to see you and your awards, even from home. So post them on the Spencer County Extension Office Facebook page or email them to Molly. Remember to always strive to make the best better in all that you do, and we sure miss you. Thank you.